Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat and today is Tuesday, October 27th, 2020. For those of you watching the VODs on YouTube, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff below the video. You can, of course, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/otakushowboat. And support me on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you are so inclined and able. So, what's gone on over these past couple of days since the last stream? Honestly, not much. I did my recording for Factorio, couple videos of it. Have to upload today's video for that, and render tomorrow's, upload tomorrow's. Tomorrow's Factorio video, the one on Tuesday, the 28th, will be a little bit shorter. Sadly, I wasn't particularly feeling too well yesterday when doing those recordings. I had some gut issues, and I had to cut the second video a little bit short because of that. But yeah, it's still like 6-ish minutes long, and I did get done what I wanted to get done in that video, so whatever. I have also been playing a lot of Genshin Impact, as I have been for the past eternity-ish. It feels like a while. I've been playing Genshin Impact. I started a fresh account to play while my main account waits for resin to replenish, basically. Like that. That, I think, is one of the biggest issues right now with Genshin Impact, is the whole of the resin system basically preventing you from playing the game. It basically prevents you from making any meaningful progression whatsoever outside of like 20-30 minute spurts once or twice a day. It's real bad. So if I want to actually continue truly playing after having explored the map through once, I have to have a new account to do that. And I think a lot of people are going through this experience about right around now of wanting to just start a new account. And I did it. I rolled until I got a 5-star early on, like by adventure rank 7. I got Klee. I've been happy with Klee. I enjoy the damage from that character. But since then, the luck hasn't stayed so much. So I have been considering continuing to do rerolls until I get like a double 5-star or 2 S tier characters at the very beginning. It's that much of a grind is what it ends up becoming. It's just that bad of a grind overall. But I have stuck with this secondary account with Klee. I've just gotten through the Mondstadt region main quest line, so did all the Storm Terror stuff and have just finished that. I've gotten like all but one of the Animoculus through Mondstadt. I know what one I'm missing, and I have to go sailing across the ocean to get that one. And then I have like most of Liyue to explore still, for all of the Geoculus and all of that. But I have gone and unlocked all of the teleport points to make it a little bit easier already. So yeah, I was thinking about making a video about the current state of Genshin Impact, my experience thus far with it, and all of that, and see how that video performs, and if people would like to see additional content of that particular game. It's been getting has been very popular, and I think that come December there'll be another big boost to the popularity once they do release another region, and that it does have a very long-term plan for continuing to release new regions, new characters, and all that. And we are going to get new characters at some point relatively soon. And in fact, the new region will come out like I think it's December 23rd, somewhere along those lines. Is the plan? It was just like the day after my birthday, so it's like right around the time of my birthday. Anyway, that is enough talk about that for this particular video. I think that I will formulate my thoughts into some other separate video talking about the things I like and the things I dislike about Genshin Impact right now. Some sort of like review of it based on what I've experienced thus far, and maybe have additional videos from there. We shall see. I can think of like some general tips type video at the very least for that, and potentially streaming of it. I was thinking streaming a reroll process until we get something really good for an account to start with, and go from there for as long as possible. But that's all early stage planning type stuff. For now, though, we are continuing with our Space Angels playthrough. That is what we shall do from here. What did we do last time? Last time I set up the mineral catalysts as well as the iron ore sorting and did the basic iron processing in Angels through iron ingots and casting of those iron ingots into iron plates. That's what we have here. It's about 15 per second, not even. It's like 12 and a half-ish. And I have steel ingots being made. So today is going to be about casting the steel ingots right down in here as the first thing that we do in a basically identical build, just, mirrored. And then we get to move on into the crushing of stereotyte and crotinium and ore sorting for the beautiful stuff. Yes, the beautiful stuff known as copper. And ideally also scaling up the mineral catalysts to feed all of this, because I am only, quote unquote, only making 6 mineral catalysts per second right now. And I am using, for iron, more than half of that. Like 3.75-ish per second for the current iron build, which is not making tons of iron ultimately. So yeah, we've got some stuff to consider. Where is steel? There is steel. I know I only have like 2.5-ish on the ingots for steel, so I don't even need all of those. Let's see, where is steel plates? Right there. Yeah, just go ahead and pick all this stuff up right quick. Because I'm pretty sure if I go to my mod, have a look at the steel. Yeah, I have 2.5. This can process 3 by itself. So that is just fine. Don't think I even need this, but whatever. Our steel ingots. Ingots at steel plates 1 are at steel plates 1. S steel plates 1 and D steel plates 1. All 3 of those need to be named the same. And I need to actually get the requests going for those steel ingots. They are here. I did not define my steel ingots yet. Depot for steel ingots. Save. Here it comes. The train is on its way. Minimize. There we go. Next. Give coal. Alrighty then. What's the stack size here? 200. Why did it seem like that train didn't have much in it? Anyway, this should be 2.5. Like, identical to the amount of ingots in. I definitely want to make sure that this is very, very limited. And steel. Supply steel plates. Depot for steel plates. Full cargo. Circuit condition. And we are good. There's the steel smelting. All finished. So that is this entire brick of stuff done. Yay! Now we can move on to the crushing of the everything. Starting with the stereotype and the crotinium for copper ore sorting. The bauxonium and rubite will lead into the tin and lead. I also want to do my copper processing next. I will need a lot more everything, but in particular the mineral catalysts. Like I need to take this build here and quintuple it. Not even joking. I need a lot of this. So let's do that first. Should be relatively simple. I hear kitten behind me. Somewhere. I heard those bells ring. Those bells ting-a-ling-a-ling. By the way, have I revealed any gas on this map yet? I've revealed some thermal water and tons of oil. There is no gas at all anywhere on my revealed maps thus far. Wonderful! This is gonna be a great time. I've got like 3... No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 technically gas wells in my starting region. And that's all the gas I have. Great. What's the internal fluid box on a Angel's pump jack again? I don't know. Because that matters. Absolutely. That matters. So, let's get all of these Mark II electrolyzers going, and as many just electrolyzers in general as possible. Grab some filtration units. Looks like I need to store some things. Hey, Vehicle. Oh. Hmm. Huh. Don't need some of this. Let's just get rid of some of this other stuff that I really don't need to be holding on to at the moment. Bots, please take some things away. I don't need all these things in my inventory taking up space. gosh, I need more belt, too. Yay! There's some belt. Gimme crystallizers. And I have clarifiers. Just gonna look over here. Need some hydro plants. Hydro plants, liquefiers. I should have the liquefiers. The hydroiest of hydro plants. Here we go. Can I do the level 2s yet? Yes. Yes, I can. Let's do that, shall we? Limit this chest to like 3 stacks of the stuff. Perpetually out of steel. Well, speaking of being perpetually out of steel, I can officially begin to make my input station for iron and steel and all of that good stuff for my mall. I can do the train station now. It's gonna cover all of this. Unless I... Well, it'll partially cover the coal. Unless I do my station, like, in here-ish. Problem is, it's just gonna be a big distance away from stuff, and I don't necessarily like that so much. Huh. Well, regardless, I need to build something for a mall. For the mall. Supply. So, I may as well just bite the bullet and set something down like there. I don't want that one though. Heck, I probably just want something completely custom. Hmm. We shall see. Let's get all this stuff placed, get in the vehicle so that I have access to the vehicle's inventory when placing these things with my nanobots. Let's get going. Unfortunate that it goes over this coal patch, but meh. I don't have much of a choice. So, what I could do... Yeah, see, I just need the regular stations. I'm going to... turn here. This is going to lead to a... waiting plaza. I need the chain signal. Okay. Waiting plaza. And it can be expanded upwards. Guess what I'm gonna end up doing. This is gonna be really far, though. Eh. Uh. Grab you. Excellent. Then it's just... No, not... God. I hate the unloader. I wanted copy. I just wanted to copy. Okay, I need to, like, plan the spacing and all of that, too. Because this is going to need to have some provider chests and all of that. But you see the issue with the distance here, with the slowness of everything. Oh, I do have some requester chests. I don't have any provider chests on me, so let's pick that up. And then how many doohickeys do I have? These guys. I have a few. Please get power. Oh, it's just such a shame that this logistics zone is not significantly larger. I would love significantly more. Okay, well then, that's a thing. That is a thing. So, provider warehouses, right there. That will be the spacing. I guess technically I could have something in between here, but this being a 2x2 and a 3x3 spot would make it not look all that great. So, yeah. I also need wires. Like so. Precisely like so. And I need to copy the whole thing for the proper spacing. I may also need to bring in fluids, and that will change the spacing when I need a fluid. Of course, I'm like, one tile. There you go. Escape! Yeah, that'll have to be fine. Like that. Okay, everything should be in network. The spacing works out just fine. Which means now this will be M iron. M steel. M, of course, being the mall. The mall. The glorious, beautiful mall. Mall. Iron plates. I did not end up defining the steel plates, did I? Nope. Steel plates. Depot for steel plates. You are going to bring in those steel plates. Excellent! Things! The locomotives are on the way. However, more signals are required. I need regular signals there. And I need chain signals here. And we should be good. Yeah. Now, as I need, at some point, to expand the additional waiting places, I do understand that, yes, the higher ones won't be able to go to the lower spots. That's fine by me. I don't particularly care about that. There will be a little bit of an issue here with stuff in the way, but, you know, I'm just gonna live with it, deal with it, all that good stuff. Alright, so there's steel. There are already bots that are on their way to pick up steel. Huzzah! Good stuffs! Good stuffs. The additional steel is very much appreciated, I'm sure, for the mall. Steel in particular is much desired. Now, I need to scale this significantly. As in, make way more stuff. Now, we have a couple of options to do such a thing. One is upgrade what we have here by adding additional things, or we just copy the whole thing and paste it down a whole bunch of times. I think I want to err on the side of copy paste a whole bunch of times. Or at least copy paste the once. Of course, power needs to exist. I don't have enough power poles! Yay! Huzzah. Slag is potentially one of those things I might want to bring in by train. Just looking at this overall build, I think that, yeah, slag may be something to do at scale in an electrolysis array and just provide slag across the base, because, yeah, it's going to be a lot easier to do the lines of liquefiers and filtration here and not to have these electrolyzers here. Just as a space savings issue. But anyway, continuing along from here, that is one of those more longer term idea thingies to have. I need pipe to ground. I need a few more pipe to grounds. I need things. Stuffs. More stuffs are required. I need power poles. I need thingies. I need all the thingies. All of them. Every single one. At all times. Gimme power poles. Gimme pipe to ground. Gimme some belt. I need belt. I need underground belt. I need all of the everything. All of the time. Let's go. Let's do this. Belt. Underground. Hey, actually have underground belts. Ooh, I need more loaders too. And I need inserters. Loaders, hey. I actually need more of you. For once. Let's get a few more inserters. Need all of the inserters. All of them. Where are they being made? Inserters. I know I'm making you over here. Right here. Doo-doo. That should be good for now. We'll have officially doubled our production of the mineral catalyst, and I think that's where I'm going to keep it for now, is this doubling up to the 12 catalysts per second. Primary reason for that being that I won't need more until I get into the tin and lead stuff. That's the primary reason anyway. Get the rest of these placed. Gosh, this is just so much power from all these electrolyzers. I remember in my previous playthrough, previous streamed playthrough, just how awful the whole array of electrolyzers was. There was just so many electrolyzers, so many high value thingies. I need to have actual steel on me for these doohickeys. The doohickeys! Yes, the filters. Coal filters. I need the filter frames, and that's iron plus steel. Oh boy. It might be a good idea to have something making these filters. In fact, making the catalyst carriers as well. Whoops. So, who has those? Yeah. Bring me things! Glorious things! I can limit that, both of that, actually. 200 filter frames per stack. I think one stack is fine. Probably more than enough. On those coal filters. Okay. Once I'm done with this, we can work on the crushing of our stereotype, which is pretty much just this build right here. Well, the Givelite build. Plus plus. I really don't need this anymore. But I don't think I'm using all of my crushed stereotype anyway, so the extra iron does help a bit. So I may as well just leave it, right? Anyhoozle, I will copy basically this entire Givelite setup here, and it gets paced down technically 4 times to do everything I need to do with it from here, but Probably only going to build the 2 that I need for the moment. And for reference, I am hungry. I am actually feeling hungry now. It would have been nice to have actually begun to feel hungry when I got up, rather than now, while I'm streaming. Because I didn't eat anything yet today for breakfast, or for anything. I've had coffee. Coffee. My liquid breakfast. And it's not like I don't have anything to eat for breakfast. I've got bacon, sausage, eggs, and plums for breakfast. But see, I have to cook that stuff. And I only feel like cooking that stuff if I'm hungry and want to eat that stuff. But I didn't want to eat that stuff today for some reason. Anyway, this tends to happen to me, though, I've noticed. From time to time, I just won't feel hungry early in the morning. Partly to do with the chaos that has become my diet, slash lack thereof. Let's see. Frames, go. Do the stuff. Need more things. That's gonna start filtering, and we got our catalysts going there. Yay. I only really need enough catalysts for these 4 to operate fully. So we may have done a few too many on the filters, and we are of course limited by the speed of this inserter. Could be limited by the speed of the loader instead. Yeah, it's going to be outputting on that inside line. It may as well just be a loader unloading into the system. Yeah. Yeah. Don't you love these loops? This is like one of the easiest ways to do these catalyst type loops with angels stuff. Just in general. Just let it be a great big ring cycling around. Alright. Now I have approximately 12 per second of the mineral catalysts. More than what I need to do this next set of stuff for copper ore sorting. So let's get to it, shall we? I need a spot for 4 train stations. Yay. 4 train stations. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm going to build to the right now. Or I can do them here. All 4 of them. Or I could do 2 there, and I don't like that I'd be building over that bobmonium. But I don't think I have much of a choice. I can do it there. Yep, that's what we're doing. Just like so. So this is going to be the crushing of the 4 remaining items that will be crushed. I'm not going to complete these builds right now. Mainly because I just don't think I have all of the resources with which to complete these builds for the moment. But I'll do what I can. I'm actually going to make sure that I place this particular thingy. So for the moment, it's stereotype and then protinium minimum, and then I still need to do the bobmonium and the stuff. Rubite. Rubite's the last one. Looks like I'm out of bulk rail unloaders. Let's grab some more bulk rail unloaders. Because I need some unloading done. I do now need to pay very close attention to the trains going up and down this rail line. Because the last thing I want is to get hit by the train. The trains coming in and out. Because they are definitely going to be quite busy in this segment right in here in particular. Oh boy, this will be fun. Quote unquote. Fun. Fun. Yes, fun. Okay, I needed rail stuff. Unloaders, mainly. Probably could do with another stack of the loaders. You know what, just give me all of the unloaders. And stick a bunch in the vehicle for me. I likely also... I think I'm okay on these for now. The stations. What about the signals? Little iffy on the chains. There we go. Back to it. Build these train stations. Actually, what I want is to make sure that I get radar coverage on a lot of stuff. Because I am lacking total radar coverage on everything. And I want to copy that. Because this is going to be my blueprint that I end up using for all of the remaining stuff getting crushed. All 4 of the remaining crushed items will use that blueprint. And we'll scale from there. I will need to, of course, grab the crushers, grab the ore crushers for that, but one step at a time. One step at a time. Let's get these train stations up and built first. Then we can worry about whether or not I have enough ore crushers. Oh boy. Nanobot ammo. Nanobot ammo would be really nice to have. Let's go get some nanobot ammo. Oh boy. Yeah, because this will take, like, forever to actually build these things without nanobots or some other form of automated construction. Trying to do this by hand is just not nice. I know from experience. I did not have nanobots at all, and still do not have nanobots at all in my Factorio playthrough. It was so nice getting into robotics. So very nice. So I need the ammo, which is up and over here. Thank you for that. I am short on water wells. Huh. Do you have water wells? No. Interesting. I need water wells. And then let's just grab crushers. Get rid of this ore sorting facility for now. I don't need it. I need these ore crushers. Lots of them. All of them. The stuffs. Buildings. Buildings that can go and get stored. Ooh, flare stacks. I need flare stacks too. Where are my flare stacks being made? Flare stacks? Here. Ah, jacks. Jacks tanks. Definitely need the tanks. Tanks for tanks. Whoa. Do not get run over by train. That would be bad. That would destroy the entire contents of my vehicle, which I have no idea what's actually in the vehicle. That would be real bad if I got destroyed in the vehicle. So many wasted resources. My stomach is rumbling. Speaking of rumbling, the kitties are probably eating right about now. They're probably having their breakfast right now, which is why the cats have not been present thus far. They're distracted. Just a little bit distracted. But they have been doing well. Very much kittens. They are of that age where we are expecting them to be teething. That's the next wonderful aspect of kittens growing up. Of any mammal growing up, really. Is, yeah, baby teeth. Gotta go. For adult teeth to come in. It means they're gonna start, they're already starting to chew, gnaw stuff. Ollie, I've already caught gnawing on cardboard on the boxes. One of the boxes I have in here, one of the many boxes I have in here from the trip to Massachusetts. Yeah, he's gnawing on it. And I think one of the reasons Dolly really loves the bottle caps, she likes a very specific type of bottle cap that has these little flange type pieces of plastic on the inside of the cap, these three little thingies that she can just grab onto. I think she likes biting that cap. These little projection type things make it easier for her to actually grab the cap in her mouth and drag it wherever she wants it. There is that aspect. So where am I actually gonna build the build on this guy? That's a great question. I think I have to build it out over this way. Because I've got train tracks that'll go on the horizontal here. Maybe I should have thought of that beforehand. Oops. Whoopsies. Anyway. This is the build. for you. It should just be whatever in and whatever out, so I don't really need these extra... Yeah, I don't even need this extra train station here. Let's get this sorted. Need to do that 4 times. 1 for each of these crushing stations. Of course, I need to switch over this from Gibbolite to... let's go with Stereotype on this one. What are these filters set to? Oh, all the things. Yay. The filters are filtering properly. Exactly what I need them to be. I can't believe I actually planned this ahead of time like that. Oh, joy. Oh, bliss. Alright, that's gonna be my output. There we go. Let's get our inputs. Whoops. There we go. This will be request stereotype or at crushed steer 1. Did I name it crushed Gibbolite and crushed saprite? Yes. There we go. Supply crushed steer 1. Decrushed steer 1 times 3. Bring in that ore. This guy. Bring me the blue pages. So that's done. That's that. Wash, rinse, repeat for the protinium, bobmonium, and rubite. Let's go. I will just do the crotinium because that's what I need for the copper. Oops. Let's actually just do a full-on copy like that and paste down like that. That'll give me the identical build. With perfect spacing and all that. This one, of course, being protinium, though. Oh, I need splitters. Splitters! No! Need more splitters. I do need to place the actual locomotives and all that, assign the priorities for the stations, etc., etc. But we'll get to that. For now, splitters! Need all the splitters. All the splitters. Need it. Let's go. Let's do this. Time for splitters. Yes, splitters and more loaders. And more belt. There, kitty. I saw motion. I saw a cord wiggle. I'm like, kitty? Did a kitty go by and I not notice? Wouldn't put it past me. Oh god. Don't get hit by train. Liz. So many running around. Driving around. Alright, there's all that. This needs to be Crotinium! Good luck telling the difference between Crotinium and crushed ore. Spot the difference between Crotinium and crushed ore. At a glance. Yeah, this is the problem that I have with Protinium in general. It just is too similar. R wrote or at brushed wrote S brushed wrote the first depot for brushed wrote. There we go. I can go ahead and be like, hey, have some crushed steer, decrushed steer, decrushed protinium. At least I don't forget to do that. And you are going to bring in the protinium ore. So, protinium ore looks very similar to silicon ore. And then crushed protinium looks very similar to crushed stone. I hate protinium because of that. It is terrible. Just as an entire concept, it's too similar to other existing things in both of those ways. So, locomotives. I could use some fuel if I'm going to place down locomotives. So let's go grab a bit of fuel, solid fuel, for the locomotives I need to place. That sounds like a great idea. Fantastic one, even. All these locomotives doing their thing. All these fantastic thingies. There we go. Hey, you're getting refueled. Good to see. Good to see. Everything is operating smoothly-ish. Smoothish. Let us continue. So I will need builds for the ore sorting for copper. And I will need builds for the processing of the copper ore into ingots, as well as into plates. So, this is a great spot here to have the ore sorting for the copper on this side, the ingots here, and then the plates here. That's what I'm thinking. Copper, ore, ingots, plates. Ore, ingots, plates, right next to each other. Just get rid of these loop-de-loops and replace them with actual stations, and we will be good to go on that front. I'm pretty sure. Then I have to get the rubite and the bobmonium crushed, and we can move on to tin and lead processing. For now, locomotives, the locoest of motives. I should have extra locomotives. A few. You are going to be like 3 stacks-ish in total. Have some coal. Supply. Depot. Full cargo. Circuit condition. Go. You didn't need to do a loop-de-loop. Wow. How rare. How stupendously rare. So there is a little issue in the vanilla game with locomotives. Like even if you place it, it's snapped at this station, right? It snaps to the station. Sometimes it's dumb. And if you like assign on the station or assign on the train's schedule the station it's currently sitting at, occasionally it's like, I'm not actually at this station. I need to get to this station. And it wants to just path a big loop around just to get back to where it was initially. It's dumb. So stupid. I don't know why it does it, but it occasionally does it. Oh, I didn't give you fuel. Have some fuel. It's rather inconsistent on whether or not it does it from my own experience. So that is both of these things done. Fully. Yay! I now need a lot, actually. I need a lot of things. I need to get the ore sorting facilities, as well as my other doohickeys. Yes, ore sorting facilities, chemical furnaces, I think, and yeah. So we have to have a look at the copper here, the copper ingots, because copper ingots out of processed iron is going to be out of a blast furnace. Okay, one of these things is chemical furnace. It is the anode process. Okay, so that's the very tail end, is out of the anodes that it goes blast furnace into chemical furnace from pellets. So pellet processing will use that. But for now, blast furnaces into ingots. Now this is actually very easy because the pellet press process, outside of just having the spacing for the pellet press, that one adds the extra step of the chem plant to the end, the chemical furnace or whatever the heck it's called. Adds it to the end, so I don't need to worry about inserting another building in the middle of this production line, besides the pellet press in and of itself, because there'll be a step between these two steps here. For now, though, that's going to be the second thing that we do. The first thing that we do is the actual ore sorting, of course. I just needed to make sure that I didn't need to grab the chemical stuff, and it's just the blast furnaces. All these beautiful things. Chemical furnace, yeah, that is what I thought the name should be. How much more stuff should I shove into this vehicle? What did I just throw? No, I want those. I want those. What I need is these. How many of these? I don't know. 4, I guess. Because I'm just gonna, like, copy this, and copy this, and that's gonna be copper. Done. And I can't believe it hasn't even been halfway through the stream yet, and we're, like, done with my goals-ish once we get this finished. Do I have the things I need to actually place down these train stations? Probably not. We shall see as we go along. Because I do need to do stuff. Hello, Ave! Welcome! You're about an hour late. But regardless, you're here. So I need to trim these bulbs. Trim the bulbs. Didn't switch to normal time. No, the US does not change daylight savings for another week. I'm pretty sure it's this coming Sunday morning, right before the election. We always can remember that it's always the weekend before the election that the daylight savings switches over, just to make everyone off by that hour, just in time for election day. Hey, there's an election day every year in the US. Technically, it's just most people only care about the one that's every 4 years. Yeah, every year there's some sort of an election happening. It's just what you're electing is what changes. Because Congress is every 2 years, and then the quote unquote off years are usually state and local elections. But yeah, you can't forget that every 2 years is like the entire House of Representatives. And then it's technically every 6 years on the senators, but they're offset a bit. They are offset, so it's one, and then 2 years later is another, and then 2 years later there's nothing, and 2 years after that it's the other senator, and it varies by state. So yeah, think of it as every 2 years there'll be a set of states that have senators that are up for re-election, and they'll have all of Congress. Every 4 years is presidential, and in the in between off years, there's usually state and locals. Usually. Of which in Virginia we've got our own Senate slash House to consider. Our own state representatives, which actually changed recently because lawsuits and all that great stuff. Like, yes, let's completely change the districts by court order. Great. Wonderful. Needed, but like really? It had to be that way? Sure. Fine. Whatever. Everyone got new voter registration cards with the updated information. I think my state house district changed like a year or two ago. Something along those lines. Anyway, yeah. I don't have to worry because I already voted. I did my absentee thing before my trip to Massachusetts, so I don't have to think about it. It's officially 1 week from today, by the way, the actual election day. Make sure the 0 people watching who actually live in the United States get their votes done. It's interesting because we've already surpassed in the absentee ballots. Yeah, I think we surpassed it several days ago. Actually, a little while already. Surpassed the total absentee ballots of the 2016 election. Which, yeah, is sort of expected. Infantryman started playing the Outer Worlds. Yeah, it's okay. I played it on Xbox Game Pass, and yeah, but my thought is that it's okay. It's okay. I did not consider it like completely and utterly like masterpiece level stuff, never been seen before type deal, but yeah, it's enjoyable. It's okay. I liked it. I liked playing through it. I think the story's a little weak on how it's told, and it very much feels like a response to Fallout 4. But other than that, it it's fine. It's fine ish ish. I am here to grab train stations. That's what I'm here for. Cuz I need more. I need more of the everything for this copper apparently. All right, off we go. I mean, like the entire basis of the story of Outer Worlds, I just found it hard for me to care about anything. It's like literally everyone could die and I would not care. Just kill everything, destroy the entirety of the system. I don't care about anyone in it. But that's just me. I found nothing even remotely redeeming about any of the characters in that game. On PC, yes, of course, I played on PC. I have the Xbox Game Pass for PC that I used to play this. Have used to play this. And it feels like you can potentially miss out on some very key important story elements if you are not doing. I apparently need arithmetic combinators. If you are not doing all of the side quest content on it. And there's some really important information that just seems to get completely glossed over. But other than that, the gameplay is decent. I just didn't like the story so much. I mean, even like just putting aside the absurdity behind the story, just throwing that aside, I think it was relatively poorly executed. I mean, you can make an absurd, you can tell an absurd story in a good way, right? You can still execute the story well. And I feel like they somewhat failed on the overall execution. But anyway, I needed things. Combinators. Hello, Dolly. The Dolly has arrived. She's brought me her cap. She's brought me her cap. You see how this cap has these three little thingies on it? On the inside there, these three little projections? She uses those. Yes, I know. She uses those to bite and grab on. Yes, now you want to play fetch. Go. Off she goes. Give me my combinators. And then she's gonna come back. I would think. Maybe. At some point, once she has grabbed that cap and she'll want me to throw it again. Because this kitten plays fetch. She absolutely plays fetch. With her bottle cap. Her favoritist of toys on the planet. Is that very specific type of bottle cap. Just her most favorite thing. She could be on the opposite end of the house. If you throw a bottle cap onto tile, she'll hear the sound of that bottle cap hitting the ground and come running from the opposite end. She could be dead asleep the opposite side of the house. If you throw that bottle cap, she is off to the races. Always. Always. Best way to get her attention. Okay, that just leaves us with the building of the thing. Let's take care of the building of the thing by going up here and copying this. Don't want to copy this wholesale, I think. So, hello, Dolly. Welcome back. I apparently need an extra doohickey on this. Yes, hi. The cap has returned. Hello, hello, my sweet. The cap has returned. Yes. Hey, Dolly, go get it. Oh, Ollie's here too. Cool. Let's build this thingy. Right there. Yeah, I hope the DLCs for the Outer Worlds can make it a bit of a better experience. Fill in a few gaps in the story, but yeah. Don't think that the Xbox Game Pass will get access to any of the DLCs. That's the other minor little detail with Xbox Game Pass for PC is don't ever expect to have any DLCs for any game that is provided through the Game Pass. Unless it's like a complete edition that has everything included inherently. Alright, what is what again? The top one's the catalysts, and then the others don't matter. Hello again! The cap has returned. Yes, my sweet Holly is here. Yeah, you want the cap? You want the cap? Go get the cap. Off she goes. I mean, I find it hilarious. This kitten. She is so funny. So our mineral catalysts at copper ore 1 are crushed rot at copper ore 1 and are crushed steer at copper ore 1. Supply copper ore 1. Depot copper ore 1. Apply it to all 3 of these. Get the car out of the way. And get some catalysts brought in. Some crushed protinium. And some crushed stereotyte. And from here, I need a locomotive with wagons. Need my vehicle to give me some coal and more wagons. Go ahead and limit that to 3. Copper ore, supply, depot, full cargo, and circuit condition. Auto magically. Okay, and then the actual ore itself. Copper ore. Yay! We did it. Just as soon as these mineral catalysts come in, these glorious catalysts, we shall have our beautiful copper. There it goes. Six 16, huh? I think I'm planning on 15, is the idea with this, which is exactly 1 lane of output. Well, I am very glad that I designed this way. Like, I just want to make this clear that this base, as I have it, I am happy with it thus far. I don't really like as much doing the, like, grid thingy that I had done in the Pi block series. It feels like you lose a lot of space by doing that, because not every build is going to use all of the space of an entire square that you allocate for it. Just seems rather spread out. It uses loads of rail. This feels a lot nicer to me. It feels more organic by building this way. Yeah, and I could just expand outwards naturally as we go along. And it lets me keep everything split and separate from each other, which is what I would like this time, just compared to the last time I played Angels. Oh boy. Yeah. That was an experience. When I first started consistently streaming, I played an ABX playthrough at the start. And it was glorious. And then I played the Pi Suite. And I continued playing the Pi Suite. Here's an Ollie coming to say hello. Dolly, Dolly, a happy boy? I've got a Dolly here too, with her cap. Hey, Dolly, where'd your cap go? Hey. The cap. The cap has returned. The cap has returned. Go get it! And she's off! To the races! Yet again. I need to copy this. I would like to copy all of this, but I don't want the train station names. But I think there's no good way around that. Because it's basically identical with the current state of the copper build. It will change, and it will need the chemical furnace and once I get the pellet press in. You know, I wouldn't want to build on this side, I think, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hey. Place. What? It somehow clicked twice. Don't know how it did that, but it apparently attempted to click twice. So you are our copper ore at copper ingots 1. coke at copper ingots 1. Copper. Wait. Oh, right, it can have the same name on these. These guys. D copper ingots 1. Do I need, like, oxygen or anything? Come on, place the things. Yes, I do. What wonderful positioning. Of the everything. There. You there. You there. And you there. Okay, how much oxygen? 60. How many filters do I have? 3! 3 beautiful filters. Do I have something revealed that has my filter built? Ish. Something along these lines. Yeah, it'll be down here. Sure. So one of these is 47 something. I would need, if I had 15 or in, that is 56.25. So a little more than 3 of these. Does 100 per second. I think that's good. That is close to the amount that I need of the oxygen. Close enough, I would imagine. If only a little bit more might be necessary. Oh, goodness me, that is my alarm. Indicating that we are halfway through the day's stream today. Oh boy. Oh joy, oh bliss. I have the oxygen, I'll have coke coming in. I think I'm good. I can just bring in my copper ore. This is the coke. I can bring coke or I can bring something else, but I'll just bring that in there, and that'll be the copper, and it's good. We're good. We're glorious. Absolutely wonderful. With that, folks, it's time to take a break. If you're watching the VODs on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all on the next one. For those watching live, I'll be back in a few minutes after my brief break to continue with the copper plates, and then I guess we're crushing the rubite and bobmonium and moving on towards like tin and lead and things like that. I will be back shortly.